Good evening, everybody. Indiana Fever basketball is about to commence as they will take on the Seattle Storm. And you guys are coming along for the ride with me as I continue to get everything together. And there may be a bonus broadcast later tonight with the Cavs and the Pistons playing Game 7. But right now, our attention is on Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. And while I'm getting everything together, you guys are going to see it. I'm sorry, I am horribly late because I took a nap and I woke with a stomach bug, and it was a bad one. So that's why I am in here scrambling at the present time. And I'm getting everything together as y'all can see. You see the scenery behind me. And why won't this thing? Okay, have to reopen it. Okay, that's Friday. And they're live right now. Mystics and Wings will be at 8 p.m. And set the scoreboard up. It's the Storm and the Fever from Gainbridge Field, Indianapolis. And it's telling me to disable my blocker, my ad blocker, and I don't know why it's doing that. Stop ads now. All right, that should do it. I'll remove it for tonight. And that should take care of that. We got lots coming up this week as we drive toward Memorial Day. Okay. Why is this thing acting? It's here we go again. Here we go again. Hold on. Can't do it there. And I got the subscription. I don't know why it's not letting. Stand by with me. Stand by with me. We're gonna get this together. I can't use the league pass because all the Indiana games will be blocked out. Will be blacked out. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. There's that. There's that. Aces win over the Dream 85-84 in Atlanta. There's the Storm and the Fever. They're going to be off and rolling in a few minutes. And for some reason, well, let me do this again. Let me do this again. And I'm also setting things up for our radio stations here. So there's that. That should give me my microphone for our radio broadcast. We have that. Hit start. And what I'm going to do, because I'm using a different streamer right now for our audio broadcast, and I'm going to add 4 other stations to it. All right. So that should be that. We're waiting to start of the game tonight from Indianapolis, Indiana. This is not how you prepare for a game, folks. As I was looking over and then I got sleepy. So I decided to take a nap and I woke up and my stomach decided to act stupid. And it's not popping up. Why is it not popping up? Well, more than one way to skin a cat. Fish. I swear I have the subscription. I have the subscription to Peacock, but it's not populating for some stupid reason. And I don't know why it's not populating. I don't know why it's not letting me. It's not letting me do this. All right, try again. Here, do this. Okay. Be locked with a pin. So I got a feeling I'm gonna have to go into a different browser. Doggone it. I'm gonna have to go into a different browser. Because the last 3 times I've tried to watch a game. Why is it what? Because I got the thing. Oh, that's weird. I got the thing. I verified my address. Okay. Okay. From Indy to Arku and Daniel Berry, Zakia McCoy. Thank you all for coming. And it's on Peacock. Yes, I know it's on Peacock, but for some reason it's telling me to verify my email address again when I have the subscription. And it should populate. And for some crazy reason it's not populating already, Arku. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right, we're gonna try again. Find my email address. And we're gonna try again. Is it here? No, not here. It's here. And it's not letting me, it's not even giving me the email to verify the thing because I already verified it. All right. That should give me the click I need to. Ah, doggone it. Yeah, I should have it. I should, and it's not there. I'm going to be so mad if I can't call this game tonight. And it's going to make me look so unreliable. And I hate that. I absolutely abhor that. It is our Kuya, absolutely. It is a hassle. It is. I am logged in. I am logged in. This thing should have been verified already. It's it is a hassle because if I have to redo the service, I can't call the game tonight, which is going to make me all sorts of mad because I promised y'all 47 games, 3 in the preseason and 4 in the regular season. Okay, I'm at the open screen right now for, let's go back one. All right. Fever up 4-2. It's early. I've disabled my ad blocker and it's not populating. Why is it not populating? Okay. More than one way to skin a cat. Fish. You all are on this ride with me. Whoops. Peacock. There we go. Bang. All right. Okay, so we got that. And that. All right. This should give me a thing to log in. It does. Wait, who am I logged in under? Apparently, I'm logged in under somebody on this app. All right, 5-4 Seattle. Link is in my WhatsApp. Okay, thank you, Wes. Okay. Aha. Wes, can you here, I got an idea. Here, can I copy this? Yes. All right. This should do it. Thank you, Wes. Wes Green Shields to the rescue, everybody. Because I want to be able to do this on my screen, on my big screen here. Hang tight with me. 6-5 Indiana. Callie, thank you. Thank you, Callie. Thank you. I saw Wes Green Shields and assumed it was him. Okay. There's that one. There's that one. And there's this one. Hey, wait a second. Okay. Try again. All right. 8-5 Indiana early. Pastor Rooney. That should do it. Okay. Now we go here. 6:38 left in the opening quarter. 8-5 Indiana with the lead. And I should be able to go here, then here. And I spent a lot of time getting this setup together. It's a doggone hassle with all these streaming services, one of which I got to repay for some kind of way, and I got to do it tonight, or else I'm not calling a hockey game tomorrow, which makes me mad. Monique Billings just picked up a foul, so Seattle will be shooting 2 free throws. This is the first 3. First 2 will be here in Indy, and the last one will be in Seattle, just like last year. Fever get another basket. Stephanie Dolson, Natisha Heidemann, Flau'jae Johnson, Jada Melbourne, and Grace Van Sluten on the floor for the Seattle Storm. The Fever counter with Maisha Hines-Allen, Monique Billings, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, who get the start in place of Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark, who is scoreless but has 3 assists right now. Caitlin Clark, of course, last game had 32 points. Waiting on it to populate, Callie. We got it. But now, let me take this extra thing down, like that. All right, 10 to 6 is our. All right. I'll have to use the smallest of the small screens, which is this. Now Indiana has it on the run to Mitchell. Mitchell, right wing, 3 try. Rebound, Flau'jae Johnson, and back they come the other way. That pass is picked off by Hines-Allen. Back left corner for Clark. A 3 try on the way. Splash! 13-7, Indiana with the lead. Aaliyah Boston out for this game, and time has been called. Indiana playing loose and free, and Caitlin Clark splashed home a 3. We have time on the floor. 5:35 left in the opening quarter as I finally get everything caught up and welcome you guys to our Fever broadcast. It's the Fever 13 and the Seattle Storm 7. Back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And thank you, Callie, for the rescue. I appreciate you.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text. Delete! 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 Delete!
Join these 2 football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels.
Hey everybody, Snowman here. Looking for the best way to experience live events? Well, SeatGeek has you covered. With just a few taps on your phone, you can find the best seats for concerts, sports, theater, and more. Don't miss out on unforgettable moments. Download the SeatGeek app today and get ready for an experience like no other. Each ticket is vetted for authenticity and ranked on a 1 to 10 scale. And right now, if you sign up and use the code Snowman, you will get $20 off of your first purchase. That's only through the power of SeatGeek, where fans can fan.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Indiana out of the gate playing great so far, but they're 1-2 on the year, and both of those losses came at home, and in each game they scored 100 points. You would think that would be enough, but they lost to Dallas, giving up 107, and then they lost to Washington in overtime in a game, and we had both games here, and we had both games, and the Fever lost Friday night, 104 to 102. Seattle in the home whites with the green shoulder pads, green letters. Sophie Cunningham on the floor for the first time as Melbourne trots it up. Melbourne in the front court against Mitchell, works off the Dolson screen. And here's another steal. Sophie Cunningham has it. Cunningham spins on the drive in the lane, shoots it up and in. Sophie Cunningham with her first bucket, 15-7 in favor of the Indiana Fever. So it's Jade Melbourne, Mackenzie Holmes. Why is this being replayed? Okay. There's the Sophie Cunningham bucket. It's 15-7. Jade Melbourne brings it up. Okay, finally we're caught up here. Melbourne side of the timeline, looking for help, and a traveling violation. 2 fouls against the Fever, 1 against Seattle. (15-7). Kelsey Mitchell has it in the front court. Hines Allen has it over to the right. Hines Allen right of the key. Bullet pass underneath. Sophie Cunningham got it, and a foul called. Sophie Cunningham has 4 with a chance for 5. Fever are on a 9-0 run. Great find by Maisha Hines Allen. And remember, Indiana is playing this game without Aaliyah Boston, who was injured on Friday. Sophie Cunningham, the veteran from Missouri, the 6-year veteran from Missouri. Raven Johnson is on the floor. Free throw is good. 18-7. Fever lead by 11 as Melbourne comes across into the front court to Brown. Zia Cook has it and a foul called. Let's set your lineups for you. Jade Melbourne, Mackenzie Holmes, Grace Van Slooten, Lexi Brown, and Zia Cook. As they look to come in, foul line extended left. They have it in play to Van Slooten. Van Slooten in the corner, drives in on KK Thompson, goes up. Nope, foul called on Timpson. I keep saying Thompson. Timpson with a foul, that's her first, and 4 team fouls. Lower leg injury for Leah Boston. It's the same injury that kept her out of the last preseason game, so they're holding her out tonight for this one. First free throw, no good for Grace Van Slooten. (18-7) our score. Free throw out. Rebound Timpson. Hands to Mitchell. Indiana up 11 and with the ball in 4.5 of the quarter. Kelsey Mitchell across the timeline. Bounce pass Maisha Hines Allen right of the key. Hines Allen holds and looks. Holds the ball with one hand. One bounce dribble. Plays it out front to Mitchell. Mitchell a standing dribble. 3-point stripe. 8 to shoot. Mitchell on the drive all the way. Lefty scoop. Nope. Rebound Van Slooten. Off to Melbourne. Jade Melbourne brings it up. Again, thank you, Callie Greenshields, for this rescue. Out front, Holmes. Holmes, the 3-year vet from Indiana, guarded by KK Timpson, picks up her dribble, plays it to Melbourne. Melbourne back to Holmes. Holmes to the free throw line. Back out to Van Slooten on the drive, left of the lane all the way. Her scoop shot is blocked. It's out of bounds. It'll belong to the Fever. Here comes my cat, Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Van Slooten that time was defended by Raven Johnson, the rookie from South Carolina, who's on the floor. Where you at, Pumpkin? Okay, there you are. Raven Johnson trots it up. On the floor, it's Mitchell, Timpson, Dantas, Cunningham, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Timpson right of the key, plays it to Mitchell in the right corner. Mitchell on the drive into the lane. Hook pass under Timpson, she scores. Michaela Timpson makes it 20-7. They're back in a hurry. On the fly is Zia Cook. Into the lane. Her shot's no good, but a foul called. And that's the penalty situation. That foul's on Kelsey Mitchell. Great job by Mitchell finding Michaela Timpson. Now, this Indiana team, if you don't remember the story from last year, played well with Caitlin Clark and without Caitlin Clark. They had only half of their team, as Zia Cook's free throw is good. 20-8 our score. And 3:36 remaining in the opening quarter. Kelsey Mitchell with her first foul. KK Timpson now has 2 fouls. Second free throw out. Timpson the rebound. Off to Raven Johnson. On the fly, front court to the left. Raven Johnson to the top of the circle for Dantas. Back to Dantas. 3-ball left wing. Splash! 23-8. The Fever out and running. 3:20 for the quarter. Zia Cook brings it up for Seattle, left to right. Zia Cook across into the front court. Now, you can't have what happened in the second quarter happen again tonight. Here comes Cook on the drive, left of the lane, high banking shot, good off the glass. 23-10. 3:04 left in the quarter. Here comes Mitchell, stutter step move, stops 3-point strike right of the lane. Kelsey Mitchell on the drive into the lane, lefty scoop, rims in. Kelsey Mitchell with her first bucket, 25-10. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark getting a rest while Indiana's building this lead. Indiana 11 out of 16 in the first quarter. 2:39 left in the quarter. Underneath to Grace Van Sluten. She shoots it in. 25-12 our score. Raven Johnson back the other way. Dantas out front. Bullet pass underneath to Cunningham. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Nope, but a foul called. And Cunningham shoots 2. Zia Cook with a foul. That's her first. Callie, thanks again for the rescue. I appreciate it. I do not want to cancel any Fever games this year. I do not. And by God, I won't if I can help it. Free throw, good for Sophie Cunningham. That gives her 4 points in the game. Monique Billings back in. Natisha Heidemann is on. Caitlin Clark on for Kelsey Mitchell. Clark has 3 points in the game. Let's set your lineups for you. Stephanie Dolson, Natisha Heidemann, Grace Van Sluten, Lexi Brown, and Zia Cook. The 5 on the floor for Seattle. Billings, Clark, Dantas, Cunningham, and Raven Johnson on the floor now for Indiana. Second free throw up, second free throw down, 27-12. 7 points for Cunningham. And we get a loose ball foul against Raven Johnson. And that'll be free throws for Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann to the free throw line. 2:25 left in the opening quarter. The lefty's free throw is good. Heidemann in her 7th season out of Marquette. Heidemann gets ready. The second attempt on the way, good. 27-14. And if you're Indiana, the thing you'll do is lose another double-digit lead like you did on Friday night. Caitlin Clark directing traffic shy of the timeline, comes across into the front court, works off the Dantas screen on the drive, pick out of corner. Billings 3 on the way, short. Rebound snatched down by Flau'jae Johnson, who's on the floor. Zia Cook at the controls off to the left. Wrap around dribble. Now pumps a 3. Got it. 27-17. 1:48 left in the quarter. Here comes Caitlin Clark. Fends off Heidemann. Goes up to the hole. Lays it up. No good, but a foul called on Natisha Heidemann. And Caitlin Clark shoots 2. Good rotation on that shot by Zia Cook. Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. Shoots for point number 4. Got it. Flau'jae Johnson now on, or back on for the Storm. And Horston now on. The second attempt by Clark is good. Give her 5 points in the game. 29-17. Jordan Horston on the floor out of Tennessee. Zia Cook at the controls to Heidemann. Off to the right. Looks for a screen from Dolson. Doesn't use it. Heidemann on the attack. Lefty scoop. Rimming no. Rebound taken down by Monique Billings. Off to Caitlin Clark. Clark in the front court. A deep three. Splash! 32-17. 1:17 left in the opening quarter. And Seattle right back in the front court with Horston. Out front, Zia Cook. Cook backs up on the dribble against Caitlin Clark. 15-footer. Nope. Rebound tip twice. Comes down to Billings. Out to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark across the timeline into the front court. Leans over the dribble. Works her way to the right. Guarded by Heidemann. Back left is Sophie Cunningham. Guarded by Flau'jae Johnson. Now hands to Caitlin Clark. Clark back to Sophie Cunningham. On the drive left baseline against Jordan Horston. Tap pass back to Cunningham. Cunningham has to fire a shot. That's no good. Was that a 20? That should be, that might be a 24-second violation. Last thing you want to do, there's 0.5 of a second remaining on the shot clock. In play to Cunningham, and Lexi Hull's shot is blocked. That's a 24-second violation. 40.7 left in the first. Tyasha Harris on for the first time. Zia Cook trots it up. 36-35, 17 on the shot clock, 33 on the big one. Cook flying in, shoots it up, no good, but a foul call with 32.8 left in the first. Zia Cook gets ready, shoots the first one. Good. 32-18. 32.8 left in the first. So Seattle will see the ball on 24-second possession. Second free throw up, second free throw down. Caitlin Clark walks it up. 30 seconds for the quarter. And Clark gets it across the timeline into the front court, just across the timeline. 12 on the shot clock, 20 on the big one. Clark had it poked away, able to get it back in the backcourt. Here's Caitlin Clark with a wraparound dribble. A deep three this time from the left wing. Rimming no. Rebound taken down by Horston. Out to Natisha Heidemann. 8 seconds. They'll play for one. Heidemann off to the left. 5 seconds. Heidemann on the drive. In on Hines Allen. Fakes. Turnaround shot on the baseline. No good. Rebound volleyball around. It comes down to Cook. She forces a three. That's no good. And that's the quarter. Good start by the Fever again. This time they get 32 in the first quarter. The most points in any quarter this season by the Fever. We're done with one. Fever 32 and the Storm 19. We'll be back with the second quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
I want to do more WNBA games this year. And God willing, if I get the access, I will do it. So, Callie, I am pleading to you for your help in making sure that happens. And what I can offer you is credit as a producer. You already do our trivia, so why not? All right, we're ready to start the second quarter. Rookie Flau'jae Johnson getting her flowers in the form of an interview to kick off the second period. The 8th ball selection in this year's draft. And we covered the first round, and I want to do so much more for the WNBA and for women's sports. And congrats to Flau'jae Johnson in getting her degree from LSU. And Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal got his degree, his master's, from LSU. So we're ready to get back to work. Caitlin Clarkson on the speed dribble, fakes left, shoots right on the rim. No foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots 2. Now, you can't let Seattle open the second quarter with a run. You have them down by 13, and you want to keep them down if you're the Indiana Fever. Don't let what happened Friday night play into your mind this afternoon. Caitlin Clark, split-legged stance, first free throw, good. She's got 9. 33-19, 9:55 left in the half. Clark gets ready, shoots the second one, good. She's got 10. 10 early point. Clark and pressure. Tideman has it in the back. Your line on the floor goes Maisha Allen, Monique Billings, Lexi Hall, Caitlin Clark, and Ty Harris for the Indiana. Zia Cook. Around pass for Thorson, picked off. Clark speeding the other way. Clark in the front court finds Harris. Rebound tip twice to the floor and a loose ball foul against Indiana. Had a glitch there for a second on our feed. I apologize for that. Couple more pieces for the studio, and I should be set. So I'll tell you more how you can help us get that done. Earlier today, the Champs beat the Atlanta Dream 85-84. Sky and Lynx will tip off at the top of the hour. Heidemann with a bullet pass underneath to Zia Cook. Pitch out Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson keeps control in the right corner. On the drive, spins on Billings right baseline. Comes up shooting. Nope. Foul Zia Cook. No. Rebound underneath. Clark had it. Lost it. Saved in play by Cook. Cook on the drive left baseline. Swings to the hoop and shoots it in. Flau'jae Johnson with her first bucket. 34-21. Back the other way. Back to Cunningham. 3 try from the left wing. High off the glass. No. Rebound tip to the floor. And saved in play by Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson back the other way. Johnson pull up 3 out front. Nope. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Goes to Indiana. Great move by Flau'jae Johnson on the swim move, getting to the basket. Got rid of Billings and was able to score with the right hand. 34-21. 8:47 left in the half. Flau'jae Johnson has 4 points in the game. Her first field goal. TJ in the front court works off the Kelsey Mitchell screen as Caitlin Clark gets a rest. Lexi Hall in the left corner on the drive into the lane, lost the ball, stolen by Zia Cook. Back the other way. Zia Cook on the drive in from the left against Maisha Hines-Allen. Pitch out to Dolson. Dolson hands it off to Flau'jae Johnson. Stops, 15-footer. Good, left of the key. 34-23, lead down to 11, and quickly they attack to Maisha Hines-Allen, who bowls into Dolson. Bounce pass underneath to Lexi Hall. Missed the shot, no, but a foul called, and Lexi Hall shoots two. (34-23). My scoreboard on screen is stuck. It's stuck at 34-19. So Lexi Hall, the 6-year veteran from Stanford, steps to the line, shoots the 35-23. Indiana the lead. Mackenzie Holmes, the 2-year vet from Indiana, now back on. Stephanie Dolson departs. Hall gets ready. Shoots the second one. Yeah. Wednesday will be with you from Gainbridge Fieldhouse as the Fever will welcome the Portland Fire. There are 5 games on the docket this week, and doggone it, I want to do them all. I want to do them all, but I need some help. Heidemann on the drive, left of the lane. Pitch back out. Jordan's Horston for 3. Nope. Long rebound. Chased out of bounds. It'll belong to the Fever. $7:49 remaining in the first half. Fever 36, Storm 23. In the front court is Harris. Harris on the fly. Had her shot blocked, but a foul called, and Harris shoots two. I'll tell you all my scoreboard is stuck. My scoreboard is stuck. I won't be able to adjust it until halftime. It's 36-23. That's our score. Tyasha Harris to the free throw line to shoot two. Harris gets ready, shoots the first one, good. (37-23), 7:31 remaining in the first half. I'll tell you all the score verbally each position. Second attempt, good. 38-23. Besides, this is an old school radio broadcast, so that's what we do anyway. Across the timeline into the front court is Heidemann with a bounce pass left side to Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson works off the Horston screen. Johnson on the drive, bounce pass to Horston at the Hall, but a foul called. KK Timpson, Sophie Cunningham on the floor. Back on the floor for Indiana. Lexi Hall really caused a ball. So we get the lineups here for Indiana. Billings, Mitchell, Timpson, Cunningham, and Raven Johnson. To the hole, shoots it up and in is Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann makes it 38-25. Back they come the other way. So free try from the left wing. Rimming, no. Rebound snatched down by Mackenzie Holmes. Heidemann fakes the three, out from Horston, backdoor to Heidemann, lays it in, 38-27. Heidemann getting to the hole way too easy. She's got 6. Mitchell has it out on between the rings. Mitchell standing dribble off to the left. Mitchell plays it out front to Cunningham. Low for Monique Billings. Billings backs in. Double fake, swings the hook shot. Good on Horton. 40-27. Indiana leads by 13. They've led by as many as 15. 6:28 remaining in the first half. And unlike Friday, here's a wide open layup. Nobody got back on defense. Nobody communicated either. And that forces Stephanie White to take a timeout. And she needs to take a timeout. That is unacceptable to be that far back, to be that far away from your defender. And Seattle's getting to the hole way too easy, just like Washington did on Friday night. We have time on the floor. 6:24 remains in the first half. Fever 40, Storm 29.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one. of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can be the black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
40-29, the Storm trail your Indiana Fever, and the scoreboard's been fixed, so we're up to date here. And so far, Caitlin Clark leads all scores with 10 points, including 2 for 3 from three-point land. She's got 3 assists in the game. Tyrese Halliburton in the house, per usual, supporting the Indiana Fever. I really hope to see the Pacers, not just the Pacers, but the Bulls compete next year in the NBA. Maybe that'll get me to works off the Cunningham screen again, back to the right on the cut is Mitchell, 15-footer, rimming, no, rebound taken down by Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson has it on the fly in the front court, wraparound dribble, near steal by Mitchell. Johnson gets it back, shovel pass underneath Mackenzie Holmes. Her shot blocked by Cunningham, out of bounds. Flau'jae Johnson did everything right, but Sophie Cunningham recovered and got the block. 40-29. 6 minutes left in the half. Holmes come in at the baseline. Here's Johnson. Fadeaway shot on baseline. No good, but an away from the ball foul called on Indiana. That's called on Kelsey Mitchell. And for Mitchell, that is foul. You're allowed 6 before you foul out of the game. Johnson's free throw is good. She's got 5 points in the game. 40-30. 6 minutes left in the half. Baseline left. Jade Milburn looks to come in, who's on the floor. In play to Johnson in the left corner. 11 to shoot. Johnson trapped. Turns on the dribble. Hook pass all the way to the right corner for Milburn. Dump pass underneath. Tipped and stolen by Timpson. Timpson flying back the other way. Hands to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark on the drive. Left baseline all the way to the hoop and lays it in. Caitlin Clark takes a tumble, but she's got a dozen. And that's the lead with 5:40 left in the half. Each team, 3 team fouls. Jade Milburn brings it up. Milburn directing traffic into the front court, guarded by Raven Johnson, and Johnson poked away. It's of Raven Johnson. It'll belong to the Storm. And Melbourne brings it back away. in the front court. On acceleration against Raven Johnson. All the way to the hole. Shoots it up. No good. Ball called. And Jade Milburn shoots two. Picks up the 40-30. Buckingham, the team to take a look at it. Timpson. Need to get who the foul is called on correctly. Free throw number one, score it. 42-31. Melbourne gets ready. Shoots the second one. Got it. 42-32. It's a 10-point lead. Their biggest lead was 15. 5-10 for the half. Here comes Caitlin Clark off the double screen to the left. Or to the right, beg your pardon. 18-footer, short. Rebound on the floor, taken down Grace Van Sluten. Now to Melbourne. Chance for them to get it to within single digits. Jade Melbourne in the front court. Works her way to the right from Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson dribbling between the circles. A long feed. Chased down by Maisha Hines-Allen. Caitlin Clark with a bullet pass to Kelsey Mitchell. A three-try from the left corner. Rimming, no. Rebound, Raven Johnson. Back out, stolen by Van Sluten. Van Sluten back the other way. On the fly, to the hole, shoots it in. 42-34. The Storm are back within 8. I'm trying to make sure my stream doesn't glitch in any way whatsoever. Here, I'll do that. I'll take it off the to see what happens. Here's Caitlin Clark, works off the Hines-Allen space, and that one didn't work. Melbourne traveled, no call. Shovel back out to Johnson. Johnson on the drive. She lost the ball, stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell back the other way, 3-on-2. Mitchell, pull up 15-footer. Nope. Rebound, tip twice, comes down to Flau'jae Johnson, and back they come the other way. Flau'jae Johnson in the front court, outside left. Or this is Johnson out front, on the fly, into the lane, reverse layup, short. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham, and she's fouled. That foul is charged to Mackenzie Holmes, and she'll take a seat. 3:08 remains in the first half. Indiana 42, Seattle 34. Mackenzie Holmes has picked up her second foul. Caitlin Clark walks it up. Indiana hasn't had a bucket in about 2 minutes. Caitlin Clark on the move to the left. Standing dribble, works her way back up between the circles, plays it to Hines-Allen at the free throw line, and then a foul called on Tipoff. .343 left in the first half. Heidemann wondering, where did I commit the foul? Free throw good for Caitlin Clark. She's got 13 in the game. Second free throw is good. She's got 14. And the lead is 10, 44-34. 3:40 remaining in the first half as Melbourne brings it up against Caitlin Clark. Jade Melbourne on the move to the right. Back left is Van Sluten. Underneath Flau'jae Johnson. Back to Stolson. A three-pointer on the way. Rimming no. Rebound Caitlin Clark. Clark back the other way. Matched by Jade Melbourne. Clark puts it up in court. My stream's free. Okay, I know what to do. Hines-Allen hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly. Bounce pass underneath to Hines-Allen, but a foul call. Here, why don't I do this? Because Okay. All right. Now I have the latest. I have the stream update at my stream doesn't glitch anymore. Lexi Hull back in, 45-34. Maisha Hines-Allen to the free throw line. She made the first one. The second attempt on the way, good. We're with you Wednesday from Indianapolis as they'll wrap up this 3-game homestand, and they'll play the Portland Fire. And against full court pressure, they look to come in. They come into Melbourne. Melbourne in the backcourt, chased by Lexi Hull. Jade Melbourne across the timeline into the front court. Hands it off to Van Sluten. Back to Melbourne, flying to the hole, lays it in. 46-36, and 2:54 remaining in the first half. 6 points for Melbourne. Caitlin Clark back the other way. Forces his shot up and in and draws the foul. So I'm looking at this on my phone, folks, because I don't want the mainstream to glitch in any way. We have time on the floor. 2:49 for the half. Fever 48. Storm 36. Back with a free throw after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
.36, Caitlin Clark will head to the free throw line, shooting 1 after the timeout. And thank you, Rising Rhino, first of all, for being here. And second, I'm using a laptop right now. I don't have my desktop available to me. Trying to get to the Geek Squad to have that taken care of. But I do have this, the main computer. To get recalibrated. Fourth. And it's on. 17 points for Caitlin Clark. It's 49-36. 2:45 left in the first 10. Screen back to the left side. A 3-try on the way, off the back of the rim. Rebound snatched down by Lexi Hall. Caitlin Clark ahead of the bunch. Ahead to Hall. Hall in the front court outside left. Finds Kelsey. In play to Caitlin Clark in the right corner. Clark circles ahead on the dribble. That's tipped and stolen by Zia Cook. Cook back the other way in the front court. Stutter step dribble on the drive. Fakes right in the lane. Comes up shooting. That's Jordan Horson. She shoots it in. 49-38. 2 minutes left in the half. And remember, Indiana trailed for the remainder of the first shot. Rebound comes back outside to Maisha Hines-Allen, and she threw it away. Looking for Caitlin Clark in the corner, who is wide open. So I'm going to reboot at halftime now that I'm using my, docking station to my laptop that has a wired connection. Foul called. Jade Melbourne shoots 2. And again, they'll have a chance to cut it to 9. In essence, cut it to and Melbourne crashed to the floor. (49-38). First free throw, good. (49-39). Free throw number 2, got it. Melbourne with 8 in the game. 49-40. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Caitlin Clark kills the dribble out front to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, right of the lane, spins back out to Caitlin Clark. Hook pass, Maisha Hines-Allen. Back to Kelsey Mitchell. Now Caitlin Clark in the right corner on the drive, right baseline. Cutting underneath is Lexi Hall. 5-footer in the lane, good. 51-40. 11-point lead, 1:05 left in the half. Flau'jae Johnson at the controls. Now finds Heidemann. She'll back up for 3. Indiana on the run right to left. Bullet pass, Maisha Hines-Allen flying. Lefty layup, good. 53-40. 47 seconds left in the first half. Inside of the SMSN final minute. Jade Melbourne in the front court outside left. Melbourne works off the screen. Now a bullet pass underneath to Van Sluten. Kick out right corner, Horston. Horston on the drive into the lane, shoots it up, banked it in. 53-42. 25 seconds left in the first half. 8 different shot clock to game clock. I will reboot the system after I start the halftime commercial package. Down to 11 seconds. 7 seconds, 4 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark on the drive. Bounce pass underneath Kelsey Mitchell. She shoots it in. 55-42. 4 seconds, 3. Here comes Heidemann flying all the way to the hole. Shoots it up. Banked it in as time expires. So they are getting the offense. They are getting the offensive rebounds. Or they're getting the rebounds, period, because they got killed on the Indiana Fever 55 and the Seattle Storm 44. We'll be back after these messages with the SMSN halftime show and after I do a quick reboot of the system. So we'll be back with the halftime activities after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And thank you, Rising Rhino.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Start to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Start to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, Say the tag.
where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kurt the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts.
This is the SMSN Halftime Report. Oh, you couldn't hear me. I'm sorry. As well as scores from around the W. We'll look at the scores in just a moment, and there's one score in progress. Minnesota leads Chicago 20-16. They're late in the first quarter of that game. Natisha Heidemann led Seattle with 11 points. Jade Melbourne and Zia Cook had 8 apiece, 7 for Flau'jae Johnson, and 4 points for Mackenzie Holmes, and then 2 apiece for Jordan Horston and Stephanie Dolson, and that's their scoring. For the Indiana Fever, they were led by Caitlin Clark, who had a game-high 17 points. Kelsey Mitchell was next with 8. 7 points for Sophie Cunningham in an off-the-bench role tonight with Leah Boston being out with an injury. 6 points for Maisha Hines-Allen. All those came in the second quarter. 4 points for Monique Billings. Lexi Hull also had 6 points. I don't want to forget that. And then 3 points for Damaris Dantas. That came in a 3-point field goal. And KK Timpson finished with a pair. Last time out, the Fever took a double-digit lead into the second quarter and lost it and wound up losing the game in overtime. This time, the Fever took a double-digit lead at the end of one and kept it. Let's see if they continue to keep it. Your score at the end of the first half, Indiana 55, Seattle 44. We'll come back with the second half after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now, the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BruxNightGuard.com and order yours today.
「
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Third quarter underway. Kelsey Mitchell has it out front. Right side, Caitlin Clark. 4-3. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Jordan Horston, but we get a foul underneath. Only 6 turnovers for the Indiana Fever as they look for their second win of the year. And the biggest thing is 32 points in the first quarter for Indiana, 55.5. Both are season highs so far, and they can only get higher. They haven't in play to Maisha Hines-Allen. Allen, a couple of bounces on her way to the left. Now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell back to Allen. Monique Billings, bounce pass. Kelsey Mitchell shoots it in. Kelsey Mitchell with 8, and the lead is 13, 57-44, and 9:28 left in the third. Jade Melbourne brings it up. Melbourne across into the front court outside, left back, right Heidemann. A 3-try on the way is no good. Rebound tipped, out of bounds, stays with Seattle. With 9:16 left in the third quarter. I think we got our broadcast services back up to par. And thank you to both Callie Greenshields and Rising Rhino for their assist this evening. So 2 extra production credits, which is no problem with me. We're trying to make this as we can. Here's Heidemann on the approach. Left of the lane, jumper, rimming, no. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Seattle again. Monique Billings got a hand on it. Unable to keep it in play. Kelsey Mitchell now has 10 points. I incorrectly said 8. 57-44. Heidemann to come in. Baseline left. Still looking in play. Tip to Heidemann. Bounce pass underneath to Flau'jae Johnson. Now to Horston. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Short. Rebound, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark led all score, 17 points. So they too have 2 players in double figures. Here's Clark outside right. Hands to Hines-Allen. Back to Clark. Hook pass Allen. Back to the left corner. Out front, Lexi Hull on the drive. 15-footer. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Flau'jae Johnson, who hands to Heidemann. Heidemann brings it up. Heidemann across the timeline into the front court. Hook pass back left for Johnson at the timeline. Guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Flau'jae Johnson has it in the right corner. Comes up shooting. Missing. Long rebound chased down by Lexi Hull into the hands of Caitlin Clark. Lexi Hull crashed. Here comes Maisha Hines-Allen on the drive. Lost the ball. I mean, Lexi Hull crashed right into Jade Melbourne. That shot is good. I believe that's for Caitlin Clark. 19 for Caitlin Clark. Should that be the case? 59-40. Nope, it's for Kelsey Mitchell. She has a dozen. 59-44. Indiana matches their biggest lead at 15 with 7:55 left in the third. Melbourne to Dolson. Left corner, Heidemann. Heidemann fakes against Caitlin Clark. 4 on the clock, 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. 20-footer left of the key. Good. Natisha Heidemann now has 13. Now they run ahead to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell underneath against Dolson, has to retreat. Comes back out to the right corner and now lifts up a 3. Rimming, no. Foul, Billings, no. Ball on the floor to Hines-Allen. Hines-Allen back out to Caitlin Clark. 20-footer ahead of the key. Rimming, no. Rebound, Dolson. 3 shots at the target and they couldn't get it. Back comes Heidemann the other way to Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson stutter step dribble against Caitlin Clark. Backs up on the dribble. On the right baseline. Works her way right baseline. Bounce past Jordan Horston. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Is no good. Rebound, Caitlin Clark. 59-46. 7 minutes for the third. That pass is tipped and stolen by Jade Melbourne. Melbourne back the other way. Across the timeline into the front court outside right. Melbourne picks up the dribble, now finds Horston in the right corner, Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson creeps down the right baseline, but a foul called. It's on Maisha Hines-Allen. That's her second. You're right, Wes. It is nice to see that. Callie, I beg your pardon. It is nice to see them fighting for rebounds. KK Timpson on the floor. Indiana needs another big. They need another big because they got several good bigs right now, But against teams like Washington and Seattle that can sport 6'5" and 6'6" front courts, they need another big. Here's Melbourne on the move to the left. Melbourne back out front to Dolson. Dolson against KK Timpson on the way to the right now. Finds Flau'jae Johnson on the drive into the lane. Forces the shot up. No, but a foul called at the shot clock horn. That foul is charged to Kelsey Mitchell. And I think we're going to have a review because Indiana is saying the shot clock violation happened first. Yeah, that's the argument. Did the shot clock happen before the foul was committed? And from the look that I got, and from the look that I just got, I think the answer is no. And the shot didn't touch the rim. Nope. That should be a 24-second violation. So that's the review they're looking at right now. 6:34 left in the third. And for Kelsey Mitchell, that'll be her third foul. So that'll send Flau'jae Johnson to the free throw line, looking for points 8 and 9 on the night. They keep the call. So Flau'jae, the rookie from MSU, selected 8th overall in the draft. And now Kelsey Mitchell's got to play with 3 fouls. 59-46. Indiana leads by 13. They led by as many as 15. They had that lead twice in the first half. This time they did not let a double-digit lead slip by halftime. Flau'jae Johnson gets ready, gives this ball a spin, shoots the free throw, good. 59-47. Flau'jae Johnson gets ready. The second attempt on the way, good. 59-48. 6.5 of the third. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Clark playing quarter right now, but they're working her back into the rotation. Here's Clark on the behind the back pass, tip, and a foul called out front on Jade Melbourne. Six left in the third. Fly layup is good. Kept 6:20 for the third. Clock's not moving. Then that's where they stopped. That's where they stopped it because the clock didn't move. Kelsey Mitchell now has 14 points. 61-48. Van Sloten to come in. She comes into Melbourne. Jade Melbourne on the move to the left. Finds Heidemann in the left corner. Heidemann on the drive in from the left. Back right side, Flau'jae Johnson. 3-try right corner. Rimming no. Caitlin Clark the rebound. 6 minutes for the third. Clark with a long pass to Cunningham. Back to Clark. Clark on the drive. Shovel pass, KK Timpson. Goes up. Her shot's blocked by Dolson. Dolson blocks it again. And the Storm come out with it to Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson in the front court. Johnson on the drive. Pitch out left corner to Van Sloten. Out to Johnson. 15-footer. Good. 61-50. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell for 3. Splash! 64-50. 5:32 left in the third. And Seattle wants time. 5:32 remaining in the third quarter. It's the Fever 64 and the Seattle Storm 50. We're back after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Fever on SMSN, part of WNBA Sunday this evening. And the Fever hold a 14-point lead, 64-50, as we are in the third quarter. And unlike Friday, and I said this throughout the broadcast, the Fever took a double-digit lead after one, and they scored 28 points in the first quarter in game one, or on Friday, in the first quarter on Friday, I beg your pardon. But they let the lead slip away. They led by as many as 13 in that game, lost the lead, were down double digits for a while, came all the way back. Caitlin Clark hit a miracle three. That forced overtime, but Indiana unable to get the winning points. Now they're up 14 as Jade Milburn racing back the other way. Her shot's blocked by Dantas out of bounds. No soup for you. Each team with two team fouls. I think I can look at the big monitor over here. Going to be a few seconds behind the here in front of me. I got everything. Baseline left, they look to come in. Melbourne holds and looks. As I say that happens. It froze. Caitlin Clark in the front court. Bounce pass out front, Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the move to the left. Over the top pass to Dantas at the free throw line. Dantas back up, three-point stripe, and we get a foul. Caitlin Clark so far, 17 points, 6 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell also with 17 points. They have 34 between them. The rest of the team has 30, so balanced scoring this time for the Fever. And remember, they're playing this game without Aaliyah Boston, who is out with a leg injury, a lower leg injury at that. They haven't in play to Clark. Clark wraparound dribble, chased in a double team, comes back out to the right side. Over the top pass intended for Dantas, tipped and stolen by Van Sloot by Dolson the other way, ahead to Melbourne. Melbourne standing dribble in the front court. Melbourne backs up on the dribble, guarded by KK Timpson in a switch. They got a mismatch somewhere. Here comes Melbourne on the move to the left, picks up her dribble, 9 on the clock, hands to Zia Cook, 7 to shoot. Zia Cook on the drive, in on Caitlin Clark, lost the ball, but we get a foul. She just straight up lost the ball. How's that a foul? They charged the foul to Caitlin Clark, I think. I think this may be worth a review. But for Caitlin Clark, as it stands right now, that's her third foul. No review, and they have it in play to Melbourne. Melbourne on the approach outside left. Hook pass back intended for Dolson. Now Flau'jae Johnson. Bounce pass to Mackenzie Holmes. Spins baseline. Back out to Melbourne. A left corner Dolson. 3 is an air ball at the shot clock horn. Rebound comes down to Sophie Cunningham. Long pass ahead and intended for KK Timpson, who was running ahead. But they couldn't connect. It's out of bounds. When's the next doubleheader? Wednesday. If I can help it, Rhino, I'll do a game every day this week. Just depends on availability. Jade Melbourne brings it up. Melbourne on left of the key. Finds Zia Cook for 3. Nope. Flat-footed rebound taken down by Raven Johnson. Raven Johnson across into the front court. Finds Kelsey Mitchell outside left. Or outside right, beg your pardon. Mitchell turns on the dribble against Raven Johnson. Now finds now against Melbourne. Now finds Sophie Cunningham on the drive all the way to the hoop. Scoop layup. Nope. Foul called. And the bucket goes plus the foul. Didn't see it drop in. Oh, you're going to see that and a lot more right now. Next, the NBA game may be tomorrow. And Indiana has the lead at 17, 67-50. And a foul called on the third. So Douglas will depart. Next game comes your way Wednesday for Indianapolis. Take a drive left of the lane, pitch back out to Van Sloot. Van Sluten drives baseline and shoots it in off the glass. 60-52 and 320. Too quick of a shot, and the rebound comes down to Melbourne. Melbourne back the other way. Melbourne in the front court outside left. And that pass is out of bounds. It'll belong to Indiana. Eight turnovers against Seattle, 9 against the Fever. Raven Johnson trots it up. Johnson in the front court, guarded by Flau'jae Johnson, and we get a foul called. And that should be free throws coming up. Foul is charged to Jade Melbourne. 3 minutes left in the third. 15-point Indiana lead. They've led by 17. Cunningham's free is good. Picks and Wings tomorrow, 8 p.m. Next Indiana game will have be Wednesday. Portland. 16-point lead. Cunningham again. Got it. 17-point lead. This equals to Melbourne. Brings it up against Kelsey. Melbourne in the front. Standing dribble. On the cut, Zia Cook. In the right corner. 3 try on the way. Good. 69-55. Lead back down to 14. Raven Johnson in the front court against Zia Cook. Hands to Timpson. Now to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbling through a double team. Mitchell on the drive. Right of the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Lexi Hull. Shovel pass Timpson. Double fake. Reverse layup. Nope. No foul. Rebound taken down by Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson brings it across into the front court. Left corner, Melbourne for three. Air ball. Rebound, Lexi Hall. Lexi Brown on the floor for Seattle. Here's Sophie Cunningham with D. Yeah! Lexi Hall. Cunningham is now in double figures. Here's Melbourne trying to answer for three. Nope. Long rebound out of bounds, but long. Cunningham now has 15 points, second on the team to Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell, each with 17. And I'll say it again. They're playing this game without Aaliyah Boston. Raven Johnson brings it up. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is allowed to rest. 95 seconds left in the third. Johnson goes over the top to Caitlin Clark, and an offensive foul on the other way. It's on Sophie Cunningham. Heidemann brings it up against Raven Johnson. Heidemann to Van Sluten. Van Sluten with a fake goes up on Lexi Hall. Nope, but with 1:18 left in the third. Van Sluten gets ready, shoots the first one, no good, off the back of the rim. Now I'm going to go ahead and say the third consecutive game at home where they've reached 100 points. But you got to take care of business while you're doing it. Second attempt on the way, good. (72-56), 16-point lead. Raven Johnson brings it up. Johnson in the front court, guarded by Natisha Heidemann. Plays it right side to Cunningham. Cunningham on the move. Fakes the handoff to Caitlin Clark. Cunningham on the move to the left. Picks up the dribble. Dump pass low to Timpson. Timpson backs in on Stephanie Dolson. Flat-footed rebound by Caitlin Clark. 40 seconds for the third. Caitlin Clark with a bounce pass underneath. The late bounce pass underneath to Lexi Hall. Shoots it in and draws the foul. Lexi Hall with a bucket and a chance for a three-point play. Lexi Hall to the free throw line. The veteran from Stanford gets ready, shoots the free throw, good. And Indiana has the biggest lead at 19, 75-56, and 30 seconds left in the third. 9 points for Lexi Hall. Heidemann across into the front court. Outrun it comes to Mackenzie Holmes. That's Stephanie Dolson, I beg your pardon. Now to Natisha Heidemann. Heidemann holds and looks, plays it to Zia Cook. Cook flies down the lane, goes up. Nope, foul called. And the foul is charged to Lexi Hall. And that'll send Zia Cook to the line to shoot two. 16.1 left in the third. Now it's saying my audio's glitching. Well, I turned off my other I've taken down every other browser that I have, and that's probably what I need to do. Zia Cook's free throw is good. 75-57, 16.1 left in the third. Cook gets ready, shoots the second one, good. 75-58. And Callie, I will tell you right now, the countdown to 100 is on. 10 seconds. Caitlin Clark in the front court. 7, guarded by Zia Cook. 5 seconds. Caitlin Clark on the move to the right. 3, 2. Caitlin Clark backs up on the dribble. Clark forces the shot up. No, and a foul with 1/10 of a second remaining in the third. Now let's send Caitlin Clark to the free throw line. With 1/10 of a second left in the third quarter. I was wondering they're going to get a foul call her way. Free throw by Clark is good. 18 points for Caitlin Clark. She had 32 on Friday. 76-58. Clark gets ready. The second free throw is good. 19 for Caitlin Clark to lead all scores. They bring it in, and that's the quarter. We're done with 3, and your score, the Indiana Fever 77 and the Seattle Storm 58. We'll come back with the fourth and final quarter after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. No, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
Here we go, the fourth and final period, and the 100-point watch is on. I'll go ahead and turn it on right now. There have been a few times last year where I said the 100-point watch is on, and the Fever didn't get there. So after we're done with this one tonight, going to get some preparations done for tomorrow. Mystics and Wings in Dallas, and then doubleheaders the remainder of the week. Seattle with the ball to begin the fourth quarter. They're led by Natisha Heidemann, who has 13. Flau'jae Johnson with 11. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, 19 to lead Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell, 17. Sophie Cunningham, 15 to lead the Indiana Fever. And Caitlin Clark has hit some impossible shots tonight. 19 points, 9 assists for Caitlin Clark tonight. Seattle with the ball to begin the fourth quarter as Heidemann brings it up. Heidemann along with Dolson, Flau'jae Johnson, Zia Cook, and Mackenzie Holmes. Bounce pass underneath to Dolson. She shoots it in. 77-60. It's Billings along with Tyasha Johnson, Maisha Hines-Allen, Sophie Cunningham, and Caitlin Clark. That'll begin the fourth quarter for the Indiana Fever. They're up by 17. Clark has it out front. 7 to shoot. Caitlin Clark turns on the dribble. On the attack right of the lane. Got to get some help. Got to get a shot. And Hines-Allen will take the 3 out front, but it's too late. So a shot clock violation begins Indiana's fourth quarter. Heineman brings it up. Tyasha Harris will come and get her at the timeline. Now she comes across into the front court. Heineman on the move to the right. Picks up the dribble, dumps it low for Dolson. Dolson backs in on Hines Allen. Scoop layup missed. Hines Allen, the flat-footed rebound. Ahead to Caitlin Clark. Clark across into the front court. Wrap around dribble against Zia Cook. Plays it left side to Cunningham. Over the top pass into Billings, low left. Back to Clark. Clark got bumped. Foul called, and Zia Cook picks up the foul. That's her third. 8:57 left to go in the game. 77-60. Indiana the lead and the ball. Over the top into Cunningham. She's got the layup. Sophie Cunningham with 17. 79-60 is our score. 8:50 remaining in the game. Heineman has it outside left, guarded by Maisha Hines Allen. Over the top pass into Dolson. She shoots it in. Stephanie Dolson with 4. Caitlin Clark with a double-double, 19 points and 10 assists. Here's Caitlin Clark. Bounce pass to Billy. She lost the ball. Van Sluten the steal. 3-on-2 the other way. Van Sluten out to Zia Cook for 3. Yep. And this is how Washington climbed back in the game on Friday night. Lead is 14, 79-65. On the right side is Hines Allen. Hines Allen looking for help. Can't find anybody. Still can't find anybody. Gives it to Caitlin Clark. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Yeah, Caitlin Clark is 21. And it's 81-65 with 8 minutes left. 21 points and 10 assists for Caitlin Clark tonight. Heineman in a hurry back the other way on the drive. Had it stripped by Caitlin Clark out of bounds. Good play by Caitlin Clark playing defense. She and Heineman share a laugh. Caitlin Clark with the most 20-plus point, 10-plus assist game in WNBA history. Zia Cook with a scoop. Missed it wild. Rebound comes down to Billings. Ahead to Ty Harris. Kelsey Mitchell back on the floor. Harris from 18. Rimming no. Rebound. Billings had it. It's tipped out of bounds by Zia Cook. The ball will stay with Indiana with 7:41 left. In play it comes to Lexi Hall. Out to Billings. Touch pass underneath intended for Maisha Hines Allen. She wasn't looking. And the Fever turn it over. "13 turnovers for Indiana, only 8 for Seattle on the night. 7.5 left. Heineman across into the front court, guarded by Lexi Hall. Heineman on the approach between the rings, now finds Dolson, gives it back to Heineman on the drive to the basket, reverse layup, nope. Rebound volleyballed out to Tyasha Harris. Back come the Fever on the push. Over the top pass to Mitchell for 3, short. Long rebound chased out of bounds. It'll belong to the Seattle Storm with 7:12 left. Mitchell, 8 of 18 from the field tonight. Heineman brings it up again. 7:05 left. One of these teams will go 2-2 after the night is over. Flau'jae Johnson on the left wing. Johnson shoots a three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound, Monique Billings got elbowed by Dolson, and a foul called on Dolson. KK Timpson and Monique Billings out. (81-65), 16-point Indiana lead. Here's Ty Harris. Harris on the left wing, guarded by Jade Milburn. 7 to shoot. Harris shovels it to Timpson on the drive, right baseline, double fake, and Dolson the steal. 3 straight turnovers for Indiana. 6.5 left. Here's Flau'jae Johnson on the move. Flau'jae Johnson spins right of the lane. Fadeaway shot right of the lane. No good. Rebound, Ty Harris, the flat-footed rebound. And Stephanie White wants time. It's a good timeout to calm her team down and get the right pieces in to close the games. 6:23 for the money period. Indiana 81, Seattle 65. Back with more after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, The largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant. Weather. Devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States. Inspiration. A breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
6:23 remains in the ball game. Indiana leads 81-65. And they're on their way to their second win of the year, first on the home floor. They'll have another chance to get a win on the home floor on Wednesday as they will host the Portland Fire. They're doing a profile on Sonia Rahman, who's the coach of the Seattle Storm, was the Memphis Grizzlies assistant coach, and then the New York Liberty assistant coach, and now she has taken over the reins in Seattle. So Indiana the ball, 6:19 left. Harris in the front court. I don't think we'll see Caitlin Clark again tonight. Left side, Timpson hands it off to Lexi Hall. 8 on the clock. Timpson left of the lane, now finds Harris. 5 on the clock. Ty Harris, 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Harris in the lane, fadeaway shot. Good! Oh, baby! That was a line drive shot that went in. 5:50 left, 83-65. Indiana the lead, Seattle the ball. Heidemann in the front court. Dulson comes to set the screen. She doesn't use it. Now back out front to Flau'jae Johnson between the circles. Flau'jae Johnson on the approach. Johnson on the drive, left of the lane, all the way to the hoop. Lays it up. Nope, but a foul called. And Flau'jae Johnson shoots a pair. $5:39 left. Flau'jae Johnson gets ready, shoots the first one, good. 83-66. 5:39 for the ball game. Johnson pushes the second one right through. 83-67. Ty Harris has it in the backcourt. Harris across the timeline into the front court. Angles left. Got bumped by Heidemann and a foul called on Natisha Heidemann. And Sonia Rahman is saying, what was that? That's Heidemann's third foul. They look to come in. They come into Hines Allen, who gives it back to Harris. Harris on the attack, right of the lane, throws the shot up, rimming no, tipped in by Timpson. KK Timpson makes it 85-67 with 5:15 left. Jade Milburn at the controls, out front to Dolson, backdoor Milburn, all the way to the hoop and lays it in. You can't allow that to happen, even with a big lead. 85-69, halfway home in the fourth quarter. Stephanie Dolson has 6 points. Here comes Ty Harris. Bounce past Timpson. A push shot in the lane. Rims in. KK Timpson with 4. And the lead is 18, 87-69, and 4:40 left. Melbourne across the timeline into the front court, guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Over the top pass to Dolson. In the left corner, Zia Cook. Cook with a fake. Comes up shooting left baseline. Rimming, no. Rebound, Harris, the flat-footed rebound. Ty Harris brings it up. Over the top pass underneath, intended for KK Timpson. It's out of bounds. That's the second time they missed each other on the break. Once Caitlin Clark missed her, and the other time, Tyasha Harris missed her. 87-69, 4:18 left. I don't think I have enough. Hey, CeeLo, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, number one. Number two, I don't think my laptop has enough power to do a screen capture. But I can try it. I can try it. And we're at a timeout. Whew. I'm on a CeeLo, I'm on a laptop right now, not a desktop, at least for now. If I get enough donations in so I can take my computer to where's that place? Best Buy for the Geek Squad, then I can get everything upgraded. And I got another computer on the way that a friend of mine is building for me. We have time on the floor. 4:12 remaining. CeeLo and I will continue this conversation after this. 87-69 on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you.
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
This is the Indiana Fever on SMSN.
.425 left to go in the game. Indiana up big. Las Vegas picks up another win. They are 3-1 on the year. Indiana looking to move to 2-2 and drop Seattle to 1-3. Raven Johnson now on 87-69, 4:05 left. Raven Johnson in the front court. Turns on the dribble against Natisha Heidemann. Out front, Cunningham. Cunningham holds and looks. Over the top pass into Maisha Hines-Allen. Allen spins into the lane with a lefty scoop. Good. 89-69. 3:50 left. Jade Melbourne across into the front court. Melbourne hands to Heidemann. Heidemann fakes back out front. Melbourne on the move to the right. Hands to Flau'jae Johnson. Johnson leans over the dribble against Hines-Allen. Johnson on the attack right of the lane. Her shot's blocked by Hines-Allen and cleared by Johnson. TJ on the push. TJ in the front court. Finds a cutting Hines-Allen. Wraps it around underneath, intended for KK Timpson, out of bounds. It'll belong to Indiana. They'll have 16 to shoot. And CeeLo, I would love to do screen captures. Should hold additional window captures. You and I need to talk. Here comes Heidemann on the drive all the way. Her shot's blocked by Timpson. Follow Dolson. Good, and a foul. I have 32 gigs of RAM available on this laptop right now. I don't know if I have to clean the C drive out and move everything to jump drives. No, they don't count the basket. My mistake. They have it in play to Dolson, who gives it to Melbourne on the attack, left of the lane with a fake. 8 to shoot. Out front, Heidemann, a 3-try on the way. Good. 89-72. Raven Johnson back the other way. Got, CeeLo, I could use your help. Because right now, this is the only computer I have till I'm able to get the money to get my main computer, or the one I've been using right now, to Best Buy. Because I have to have a new fan put in to the, and I also want to upgrade its memory. And I simply don't have the capital right now to do that. Melbourne brings it up, 2:55 remaining. See if the Fever can get to 100 for the third straight home game. Here comes Melbourne on the drive, all the way in the lane. Scoop layup, nope, foul called. Melbourne shoots 2. Matter of fact, if you guys can help, and I haven't pushed this all night, then you can help this way via GoFundMe and this way via PayPal. Melbourne's free throw is good, 89-73. Washington, Dallas tomorrow, then a day off, and then a doubleheader Wednesday. 7 p.m. Eastern from Indiana, Portland and Indiana, then Dallas and Chicago at 9. And then a doubleheader Thursday on Prime with Golden State and New York with the leadoff game. Ty Harris has it out front, poked at by Jade Melbourne. Harris turns the corner, feeds it to Raven Johnson. Baseline jump, good. But they wave off. They wave it off with 2:34 left. Here's a 3 by Heidemann. It's good. Now the lead is down to 12, 89-77, and Stephanie White wants time. It's a good timeout because you don't want to give away a lead that you've had all night. Indiana has led all the way tonight. 89-77. We're back after these messages on SMSN.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another beating a dead horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network proudly presents The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson, live every weekday morning beginning April 29th at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
(89-77), Indiana leads by 12. They've led by as many as 19 in this ball game. But if you're Indiana, you still got some work to do. They've been outscored by 7 so far here in this fourth quarter. And now they'll turn the pressure on. They lob it in play to Ty Harris. Harris waits for traffic to clear and brings it up. Harris across into the front court, works off the Timpson screen, feeds it right corner. A Johnson three. Nope. Rebound Timpson. Back out to Cunningham. A straight on three. And my screen blacked out. I didn't see what happened. Screen blacked out. Didn't see what happened. Indiana will retain possession. Harris to come in. Baseline left. In play, it comes to Raven Johnson. Fadeaway jumper. Rimming, no. Rebound tip to the floor. Seattle has it. Now they have a chance to cut it to 10 with 2 minutes left. Here's Heidemann. 4-3. Nope. And the rebound to Timpson, and that may do it. Ty Harris brings it up. Well, they won't reach 100 tonight, but they will pick up their second win of the year and first on the home floor. Tyasha Harris off the Cunningham screen. Gives it back to Cunningham on the left wing. Raven Johnson cuts through. Bounce pass underneath to Timpson. Off her foot again. And Seattle comes up with another steal. This time with 90 seconds left. Flau'jae Johnson on the drive all the way. Missed the layup. Drew the foul. And Flau'jae Johnson shoots a pair. Not the way you want to close out the game if you're the Indiana Fever. They scored 87 at Los Angeles in the second game of the year after 104 against Dallas in their opener. Johnson to the free throw line. Shoots the first one. No. Caitlin Clark, as it turns out, got the fourth quarter off. And hope to see that a lot more this season. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough is on the floor for the Indiana Fever. Johnson again, good. 89-78, this is the closest that Seattle has been in a long time. They're within 11 with 1:20 left. Cunningham across the timeline into the front court. Flau'jae Johnson with 14 points. That pass out of bounds and another turnover against Indiana. That's 18 for them tonight. A lot of them have come in this fourth quarter. Got to get the chemistry together. They're up 11 with 1:10 left. Heidemann front court to the right. Natisha Heidemann on the drive to the free throw line. Stops, pops, missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound, flat-footed rebound by Sophie Cunningham. 55 seconds left. This baby's over. Ty Harris plays it ahead to Timpson, and a foul called as Timpson crashes. And players from both teams checking on her, which is a good thing to see. Timpson, the second-year player from Florida State. Training staff out to check on KK Timpson. And she crashed into Jade Melbourne. Well, Timpson is up and walking off under her own power, which is great to see because she took a shot from Jade Melbourne. Well, she's smiling about it. That's a good thing. Because it's a good thing to see KK Timpson smiling. They're going to walk her off to the locker room because she took a shot. 89-78, 49.7 seconds left in the ball game. And it'll be Tyasha Harris that will head to the free throw line. Or will they take it out of bounds? They will. Lexi Hall and Caitlin Clark getting the fourth quarter off, along with Monique Billings. So foul line extended left. They come and play to Walker Kimbrough. With an up fake, plays it to Hines Allen. 10 on the clock. Hines Allen back to Harris. Ty Harris finds Cunningham. Her three-pointer is blocked and cleared by Heineman. Cunningham looking for a foul. Not going to get it. Got to get back in the play. They have it out to Zia Cook. Her three. Nope. Tip. Nope. Rebound. Sophie Cunningham. 25 seconds left. And you don't have to shoot the ball. And this baby, as I said, in the immortal words of Jim Durham, this baby's over. So the Indiana Fever will pick up their second win of the season. They could easily be 4-0 on the year right now. They gave away their first two home games, one to Dallas and one to Washington. They'll let the shot clock run out with 3.5 seconds left. They gave the first two games away at home with turnovers and all kinds of stuff. Turnovers, bad shots, missed shots. But they didn't give it away tonight, so they will win by 11. And they will have their second win of the year. That is it. Your final score, the Indiana Fever, 89. And the Seattle Storm, 78. We'll come back with the postgame activities after these messages on the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
This is the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
And ever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. Now, the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
89-78, your final inside of the SMSN post-game report. Our player of the game is Caitlin Clark. She finished with 21 points to lead all scorers. She added 7 rebounds and 10 assists. Seattle was led by Natisha Heidemann with 19 points. Indiana shot 46% from the field, but turned the ball over way too much. 20 turnovers, 10 of them came in that fourth quarter. They led for the bulk of the ball game, and this game was played in front of 14,505 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse tonight. Mystics and Wings tomorrow. 8 p.m. is your tip time, and before that, you will see that WNBA show, the premiere edition, as we take everybody inside the workings and the happenings of the WNBA, and you will see it weekly on Monday all season long. Programming note for Snowman in the morning, you will see Coffee with McCarthy on Tuesday because I was not able to tape with him tonight because I was doing the game. But we'll see what happens. Final score tonight, Indiana 89, Seattle 78, Indiana 2-2 on the year, and the Seattle Storm dropped to 1-3. Thanks for watching, everybody. Love you very, very much. Thanks to everybody that is tuned in. Thanks to everybody who commented and participated. More audience participation, more trivia, all kinds of good stuff. And we're going to work in some giveaways. So watch out. So watch for that. This has been the Indiana Fever on SMSN, a product of Snowman Multimedia. Good night, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. The preceding has been a presentation of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network.